red lipstick on again, Gina. We can tell. I'm going to see. I'm going to see because the only other time I really had red lipstick on was when I lived in Nevada. And I was like, I don't know, 20, late 20s. And I went to a Mary Kay party across the street, and she painted my face with makeup, and I had red lipstick. That was the only time. Now we got the paranoia. Yes, it's paranoia. Paranormal and the spiritual realm that goes right along with the UFO realm. This right here was an image that I have taken in the sky when I was going down the highway. It is, look at it right there. You can clearly tell there is a gigantic like beak on, hello Carol honey, a gigantic beak on this face right here. It is like a bird-like being. It is. And I was going 65 southbound toward Louisville, Kentucky. And this image right here, or maybe I was going 65 northbound. It was in the western sky, is what it was in. And it was while I was on my journey, and I'm still on it. I think this one was in 2018 or 2019. Hello, in the sky, manifested. And it was just literally looking over top this sun right here. So you can see I did more printing tonight because I got me some matte paper. Hello and welcome. We're going to look at some of these. Can you see it? It's like, it's truly undeniable for those who want to think that we just live in a realm all of our own. No, we share the realm. We share the realm. We share this spiritual realm, this paranormal realm with the other realms, as you can see. You can get up here. You can look at it. Let me see if I can fix that, Gina, honey. Can you do it? I can do it. All right, now look at that. Right there, manifested. Yeah, it is. Oh, I've got so many pictures. I got thousands and thousands of pictures that I've documented. Thousands and probably a couple 100,000 pictures. Trey honey, hello there. It's nice to see you, Trey honey. Yeah, you see the faces also. Yeah. So it's here. Hello, everyone. So we're going to look at some of these pictures tonight. We are. And I'm not going to just go in order. They're all mixed up because I was just printing away. I'm trying to get these ships off right here. This is just one section of the ships. You can see it right here, how they came in by the thousands, and they did, by the thousands. They started off small, is what happened, and then they got more numerous. It's truly like they came out of the other dimension. When they came in, they even had like dimensional, say you would go into another dimension, they had that residue on them when they came out. Let's see this. Can you see it? I know things look different on different types of media, but this is just one section, and it doesn't look like our airplanes at all. It does not. It is nothing of this earth. This is from another realm, is what it's from. That was one. You know what I should probably do? I should probably put these in order. This is just like the sunset right there. You can see the timestamp. It's in July. What? July of 2020. And I mean, there's no UFOs on it. But that's the sky. That's the sky. There's something in the sky. I'm going to try to separate these. I really am. Here's a really good close-up. A really good close-up of the ships that came through. You see that residue on them? You know, kind of think about it. Remember when I was talking about that sandy desert tan clouds? that can hover in the middle. It's these. It's these. Now looking up at it on here, these are in those clouds right here. It's these ships. It's the light ships. This is what they cloak with also. They kind of interdimensional too. This is a close-up of them. You can see where they come through. They literally came through. This is one of the better images that I had of them. Let me see if I can get it close up. Yeah, this does. Now looking at it, it reminds me of those desert tan clouds that come out of nowhere. And it's these ships that are cloaked in them. Isn't that awesome? I mean, we see them up close. I really love it. These are the light ships that I documented coming in by the thousands. Thousands upon thousands. There were more behind those. And we'll see a complete image of them, but look at that. There, I mean, you can get so close, you can almost look inside them. And I'm using my cracked phone again because I've literally deleted the YouTube off my new phone. We can go across the top of them. It really looks a lot different on when it's printed out. It really does. It looks a lot different when it's printed out than it does when you're looking at it on a computer. I mean, you got the actual colors right here and stuff. This is them up close. They are here. They are all around the earth. All around the earth. In the skies, all around. That is pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's what I mainly documented. Those right there. Those right there were mainly documented. I don't know if you can see this. These are some kind of more like the orb-like ones. They're not the ships, but they're the orb-like things. I know you can't hardly see me on there. Yeah, it's kind of blurry because I did a close-up. Boom. Did a close-up of it. I'm going to put this one right here. Just another image of the ships. Yeah, another image of them. I mean, it's the same type, but I think I went further down on the photo. Some of them I was able to capture more than the other ones. It's like the great big ones. Yeah, it is. Hello there, Al, honey, Carol, honey. If you're just tuning in, we're looking at some pictures tonight. Okay, this is perfect. See how it looks like it's like a... See what it looks like that? These are actual ships that were in these clusters right here. This is what they look like up close. Like that. There were so many. And you see where it's darker at? Where it's a lot darker and stuff, they were still coming through. They were still coming through. And if you look at it from a distance, you say, well, it just looks like, they would say, it looks like specks of dust. Well, that's an awful big speck of dust right there. Because this is what they look like up close. That's what they look like up close. All of these. And I think this was just one section of a picture, of a photo. Just one section of it. That's what they look like. Right there. Right there. I'm going to put this down. I'm trying to keep them in order. If you're just tuning in, welcome. We're talking about the paranormal. We're talking about the spiritual. These are more on the spirit side right here. They literally show up. They're really beautiful. I love them. I do love them. I'm not just saying that either. I love them. I love them. You can see them up close too. I got this one on my mouse pad. This very image right here on my mouse pads. Yes, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sandy. Happy birthday to you. Here is that one up close right there. And you can see all the stuff around it. Yeah, you saw fleets and riders over something. And these were also from the spiritual realm, light beings. You may say, well, they show up at night. The paranormal, spiritual paranormal, when I work on my second shift job, I wouldn't get home till late at night. Sometimes I wouldn't get home till like 2 something in the morning. And this was one of the images. You can see where they literally thrusted themselves off the ground and they were like holding hands. They formed themselves into little lights. They make me happy too. These are almost the same as those. You can see it right there. This is beautiful. We're looking at this paranormal spiritual realm. And this right here. Has anyone seen that image before? This was the image right here that got shared. It was from somebody named John from Twitter. This got shared and it went viral all around the world. And they were saying a massive, huge ship did something with the sun. And I had no idea. I was getting like 30,000 followers a month on the Facebook because that's where I was starting. But it was from this one thing, and that's when the observatory shut down. These ships right there belong to these right here. Also, and these are a part of it too. Because they were helping these right here trying to heal the sun. But the light ships that I got are these ones right here. Heal the sun. And I guess they were like guarding it too. Those, which were these right there. It's wild. It's really wild, you all. This is kind of low key tonight. Can y'all hear me good? Now we're going to go to a bridge. This is the bridge on the Ohio River, Louisville, Kentucky. I think I took this picture. I think was this when Polly Temple came to visit me? It could have been when Polly came to visit me. Yeah, for a week. Now this is from a portal right here. You can see it. This would be paranormal. See it? It was right around that area. Behind that security light, there is, my pond is back there. But over to the side, like over here, there was some kind of a bad portal that had gotten open. And I went out there and I had to close it. But this right here is like supernatural, paranormal. Look how massive it is. It is massive. Anyone who thinks that the spiritual realm doesn't exist, I just can't wrap my mind around it. I cannot wrap my mind around it. It's like right there, right there. And the cameras that we have pick it up. They pick them right up. They don't want us to know. Well, yeah, they don't. Here's some more of those ships with I think I did a different filter. They showed up every night. I'd go outside 3 times a day. I would take pictures, and then on my breaks at work, I would work them and I'd post them. You can see how fine, their lines are straight and everything. And the same thing you see in the clouds at the observatory. The same like stuff like this. But they're in the clouds. They are in the clouds. And people wanted to know how you taking those pictures. What telescope? Someone says she stole them from NASA. Okay, I stole them from NASA. No, they showed up in my phone with my clip-on lens. Let me show you them. Let me show you. Hold on right there. Since I got everything I need right here, I can show you them. Let me get my phone. This is my phone. And this is my clip-on lens that I took those pictures with. It's a good thing I got carpet on the floor. Right here. I would see the camera lens. I would put this on the back right there, and I would line it up. And I would go to take a picture. Hello, Susan B. Honey. And it's like the flashlight came on and it beamed the light in the sky. And it was like an extended exposure is what it was. I guess that's what you would call it. But that is how I was able to get these pictures. There's no other, this is exactly how it happened. There's no, it's how it happened. It's like that. The flashlight came on and it just stayed on a longer time. Just right here. I got a lot of flack for it, but that's how it happened. Just like that. Just like that. I got a lot of flack for it. Still do. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm still here. And my story isn't finished yet. I got a long ways to go. That's how I took this picture too. Right here. Right there. With this. That right there. That was with this. No telescope needed. But really this right here, this is the same type of, if you ever go to the ISS and you look down at it above, you can see this right here layer over certain parts of the world, and there's glowing lights in them. But it's that exact same color right there. They're in the skies. So yeah, this is my iPhone. And when people ask, where did I get the lens? It came off of Amazon. They sold out in less than a month, and they discontinued it. And they were going for $400 on eBay. It was back in 2018. You cannot get a lens like that anymore. Now here's some more images of those up close. Of course, this had, I don't know how the blue got on there. I'm just going to tell you, I don't know how the blue got on here. These are the ships coming out of a sun, or they're coming out of a mother ship or something. This is them sticking out. This is one of my favorite photos too. You can see how it looks like they are like coming out of the other dimension, because they look like they're like pressing through the veil, is what it looked like. They're pressing straight through it. Like that. I don't know how many million ships there are. I've yet to see any documentation like mine, and I'm just being honest. I have not, since I've been doing it, I have not seen anyone document what I've documented. Not a single soul. If you see ships like that, chances are they took them from me and said they were theirs, because I uploaded everything to the Facebook. Every single bit of it. Y'all gotta be kind if you don't want to get yourself blocked on here. You gotta speak in love and kindness, and you got something to say. You gotta have the right love frequency. I remember that guy, Al, honey. I'm thinking that's that guy from the observatories in Hawaii that doesn't like me. There, look at that. Right here. The observatories in Hawaii that does not like me for some strange reason. Well, he can look at that. They were talking about this on their television stations in Taiwan. In Taiwan, on all their monitors, the scientists were. They had my photos pulled up and they had my videos pulled up. This right here. Can you see it in the sky? You see the multiple colors right here? This thing literally stretched all the way across the intersection. This is the whole entire expressway. It's like one great big massive things of ships. But they got the rainbow colors on them. I don't know really what they were. It was kind of wild. It was really wild. I'm going to put them over there with the sun. Yeah, we're having a presentation tonight. We're having an art show with actual pictures, real life pictures. Hello there, Most High Sun. Let me see this. Yeah. So let's look at this. Now this is, I'm sure a lot of you all have seen these kinds right here. So they would show up in my photos a lot. It would show up plenty of times. It's some kind of like a Merkaba thing or something. You can see the holes in it and stuff. Yeah. This is one of my favorite ones also. Let me put this up. I'm going to stick them over there with the one part. And again, you all just tuning in right here. This is the spiritual realm. Right there. It was in the western sky. I'm thinking, I was on I-65. I can't remember if I was going north or south. But all I know is it was in the western sky. And it was toward the evening hours. Is what it was. We showed this one. I printed 2 of these off because it's literally undeniable. Undeniable. Yes, I did. I took it. I took so many pictures, and that's why all my cell phones ran out of memory. Yeah. I don't think it's not me taking them. It's I'm being led by the Spirit to take them, okay? Because anybody can take pictures, but I was led by the Spirit and they showed up, okay? It's really, it's not me. It's who that is in me. That's who it is. It's the frequency within me. Because I can't take credit for it. Because somebody else could go out and they couldn't be in the right place at the right time and be looking up and have a desire. Hey, I think I'm going to stick my phone out the window and I'm going to catch something in the sky. Oh, look, there's a bird. No, it don't work like that. It don't. At all. Yes. Samaji Lee. You caught me. That's right. You caught me and alive. Now here's some more ships. These right here are more like, you see these right here? They're coming out of, those are coming out of like a gigantic ship like this, because you can see them right there. They're coming out of a massive, it could even be a flying saucer, a massive ship like that. If you look at them, they look like boats. And these really do look more similar to the ones that are right here that were on the side of the sun, if you want to look at them. They look a lot more similar to them. I love it not being a glossy. Is these right here. I didn't even know what I was looking at. I'm telling you, when I caught this photo, I didn't even know what I was looking at all. But I knew when I caught it, I knew this is going to be one of the most important things I would ever share right there. This is when the observatory shut down in 2018 of September. I knew it within my spirit. I couldn't even describe the pictures that I was taking at all. And it wasn't till I realized this stuff went viral. It wasn't until a while later that I seen these spherical like ones like this, like the disc-shaped ones. They are the ones that are clustered around the sun at times. They're up there, but you can't see them. They look like the great big donut UFOs. Yeah, these right here. They don't belong in this, the world that we live in, but they come from another dimension. Yeah. Souls entering heaven. Okay. Somebody's on them. Something's on them. They are. Yeah, this is like wild. Just look at that. That was in the southern sky of my backyard. I took it before I went to work one afternoon. Looks pretty cool. It looks like a gateway. It literally looks like a bridge going into that sun in the sky. You can see it does look like a stargate. That's what it looks like. A literal stargate to walk right through. Hello there, Connie. You just tuning in? Welcome. We're looking at picture. We're having an art show tonight with actual photos. That's what we're having. Real world photos. The sun. Now you have seen these. This is those things that are in the clouds. You know the little black, they look like life forms. They're in the clouds. It's this one right here. I think I got this one in 2020 or 2018. Look at them. Look, you know, you've seen the sky that literally has been plastered. This is what I took. Look inside these clouds. I got a very light frequency in my left ear that just happened. Now you know there's some kind of a life form in those clouds. It really is. I better go over here to the other side because I want to look at on that side too. It's around the sun. And when I would zoom up on some of those pictures, I would see little little bitty ships that look like Legos that were going in and out of the moon, out of the sun too, is what I would see. See, look at them down there. This is the clouds that cluster themselves. This is a life form that is in the sky. I'm not going to say that it's not because it is a life form that is up there. Another type of a species. And it quite possibly could be the arrival people, the arrival beings, you know what I mean? The arrival, because you look at them. And they may not be the same composition as we are. They probably aren't. But they're in the clouds and they're literally plastered themselves on the sun. And what looks like would be cracks in the sky where you see the sky. No, as you look up close, you can see what's in it. It's that. See, the good thing about different media, when you zoom up, you don't have the lines of the computer. That's right. Yeah, Connie, I'm a Scorpio too. It's great. We got some Scorpios in here. There's my picture. When I was younger, I think that was 2019. Maybe, I don't know when that was. So I'm a lot different now. Gina in her younger. It's only been a few years ago. And yeah, I'm going to print that off too because it's part of my journey. We're coming to the Black Fleet ships. We're having a art show, but we're talking about the paranormal, the supernatural, the spiritual realm that exists right alongside our realm. Yeah. Okay. I'm examining this photo. There's ships in the sky right here. You can, if you look closely, these are black ships that are cloaked. They're cloaked in the clouds. The sky was like full of them. And I think I do remember the day this happened. This was in the eastern sky. These ships, I think they belong to a Black Fleet. I really think they belong to the Black Fleet. But they were actual ships in the sky. That was on 65. Yes, the sky. Y'all give me a hot flash. That's okay. We can have a hot flash. Okay, this is really, really close up, magnified. I can stand back here. Let me see if I can get up here closer. I think I got the ship up. Do I got the ships upside down? I can't remember if I got these ships upside down or not, but this is, see how they got the band on them? I've actually, when I've looked up in the sky, I've seen these bands in the sky, in the clouds. So I know that these ships have been up there in the clouds, kind of cloak, and you can see they got the cloaking cloud material on them. The same thing you can see when the ISS flies over certain areas. It's the higher cloud cover, and it's that sandy brown. And sometimes you can see that sandy brown clouds that literally just suspend themselves in midair. I believe it's these light ships that are in them. Now that I've looked at this, look, there's some blue underneath these also. So they're really cloaked, and they're not making their presence so known right now. Some of these are duplicates because I just got print happy because I like looking at them because I haven't looked at them in a long time. They really look like stuff from, you know, we only get the side view of them. I could only get the side view. It's like if you take a picture of me, you're not going to get my 3D body. You're not going to see my 3D body on here unless I literally turn around like that. Then you're going to see my 3D body. If not, you're going to see the front of me. And these ships were not twirling around in the sky. Okay, they weren't. They were not twirling around just like you see me here. And you don't see the people on the TV twirling around too, unless they're in a show and they're action-packed. No, these literally were like they were parked. Parked in the sky is what they were like. Yeah, this is the sun. This is an actual photo of the sun in the eastern sky that I took one morning. And that's the colors that came out right there. I don't know if I had the inverted or what, but this was the sun. You can see the black hole inside of it. It must have been inverted or something, but I took it. You know what it reminds me of? I'm going to tell you what it reminds me of. Hold on. I know what it reminds me of. Let me see if I can get my other phone. Hold on. Ow. Ow. It kind of sort of reminds me of this right here. It kind of sort of reminds me of that. It's on my cell phone. Like a neutron star or something. It's the same colors, except this has got the red. Well, this has got black in the center, but I've got this symbol on all my my laptops and stuff. That's what it reminds me of. That right there. Yeah. But that was the sun. Let's see something. Hold on a second. Let me do something. My laptop has already went to sleep. But let me, well, it's kind of orange, but that's what it looks like. My screen has a built-in orange light, is what it's got. Yeah, so we got the sun. You got the sun right there. You all were having a little art show tonight. This is one of the other ships that they got different colors on them. They do. Look at them. It's in the sky. I mean, it doesn't look like any airplane. This literally does look futuristic and stuff. Oh, yeah, I know what's coming on here. Also, there's really some real awesome photos coming on here. And this is from the NASA's product. It's really awesome. They're getting ready to come up. because I was so excited about them. I'm going to put my picture down there. Here's some more of my light being night. They come out at night. And you know how I would take them? I took them with my phone and my clip-on lens, and they showed up. Looking at them makes me smile. I have a connection to them. Makes me happy. They are really beautiful. Yeah. They go over here. We got some more ships right here. Some more ships. We used to zoom up on some of these earlier, like in 2019, 2020. I would get my laptop out and my phone, and we would zoom up on a lot of the pictures, and it was so cool. It was really cool. I'd go to a really dark area, and we'd just zoom up and look at them. You can see they're interdimensional. They're coming out of this great big orb-like thing, too. That's where they're coming out of. Big light ships, big battleships. They're part of that too. Look at this. That right here, you can see them. Look at them. They came in by the thousands. And then I thought, can I please take different pictures of something? Because I did it for 2.5 to 3 years, documenting these every single day. And I got really tired. I put off the spiritual side of me to do this. See the residual, the other dimension, or their cloaking? They literally dropped it so I could get pictures of them. And again, that's just one teeny tiny section of a picture. Just one teeny section. You're looking at you ever watch Star Wars or Battlestar Galactica? It is something like that. But I took them. They're here in the clouds. They are here in the clouds. You're looking at the moon. That's what you're looking at. You're looking at the moon. Yeah. Oh. My nose is starting to itch all of a sudden. I think that's something doesn't want me to talk. I literally feel like I get itching by a feather. Oh, here's some more of them right here. Some more of them. They just like I remember doing videos and they say the sky looks like a parking lot. It looks like a parking lot. They're so squished in there. How can they even move? How could you even fly around? They literally do. They look like they're in a parking lot. Just sitting there with their, I guess, however they would, gravity or something, I don't know how they just sit there in space, in time and space. Here's some more of the other ones right here, you all. This is cool. If you just tuning in, hello. It was thousands upon thousands and 10,000s times 10,000. That's how it goes. Okay, we're getting close to one of this. This is the sunset right here. Okay, at the bottom is what a UFO looked like up close, and that is right here. This is in the edge detect, and this right here was that right there. I zoomed up on it, and I put it in the edge detect, and that's what it looked like, which just so happens to look like, yeah, the ones that were found on stereo UV 284 right here. These over here was the stereo UV 284. These are the ships right here. They are in the sun. You can see them right here because I brought them out on the NASA's product. I figured out how to locate them and bring them out. You can see how they are. And over here to the side are my ships that I documented, and I put in the same program, the edge detect, that I took with my iPhone 8. Notice the same pattern right here. The same patterns here are over here inside the sun. They are right there inside the sun. The same patterns. This squiggy stuff, that's not the ships, but these are the ships that were in the stereo UV, and these are the ones that I documented right there. And down here is the one that was in the sky. So that too was like a UFO right there that looked like just a streak of white line going through the sky. No, it wasn't. It was that. Oh, this is so cool. I love zooming up on these. We loved it. If you remember when we used to zoom up on these right here, they were so cool. We would zoom all the way on the inside of these light ships. These are light ships with an edge detect. You can see the actual structure. They're really cool. They're real cool. I hope you're all enjoying it. You know what's really neat? You can see, if you look at these, look at the, how it looks like it has an extra one right there. You can see the detail on their actual shape just by looking at it. The actual detail of it. We're going to get to the NASA product. This is another item this is another form of those that showed up in my photo right here. I mean, I don't know what it is, but I would document it because it kept showing up until one day it was no longer there. This thing showed up in my photos for around a month and then it disappeared just like that. You remember them, Lori Green, honey? Yes. This right here. This was the clouds, and I think this was the moon. I think this was the moon. Can you see like there is literally a face right there? The dark clouds came. Yeah. Kimberly, there's no pictures that can ever be uploaded to in the comment sections of anything. The only way a person can share anything is go to their YouTube channel and share the pictures on their YouTube page, and people will go there and look. They will go there and look because YouTube doesn't have it. You can only like comment on the YouTube. Here's some more of my light being friends right here that showed up one night. Yeah. Please do not use the what the you know what fiddlesticks. You're just tuning in. Well, we're going to get started. Let's wait a second, you all. Hold on. We're going to get it. This right here. These are ships, light ships. This is like the sun or their mother ship or the portal that they came out of. They kept coming out. They kept coming out more and more from back there. But that right there is just one section of them. And this is what they look like close up. Right here, I got it upside down. This is what they look like close up right here. You got these. And they look close up like that, which they also, hold on, you keep looking. Close up, they look like this right here. This right here. I mean, you can tell it's ships. They don't look like ours. They are advanced technology. They're ships. It's these. There's fleets of them, thousands of them. So I like to pull that out when I show that. You're just tuning in. We're getting to the really good one. We really are. Here's some more of them right there. Some more of them right there. Here comes the really cool one. Let me see what's behind that. It really is like one of my favorites. I'm going to save it for last. I am going to save it for last because it's a really good one. I'm going to save it for last, you all. I hope you had a chance to see the video that I posted. It had this on it. This right here was actually a patrol plane, a plane in the sky that followed me home. When I took a live photo, this is what showed up in one of the still frames, this very shape right here. Right here. See it? It's some kind of life form that can shape-shift into airplanes. You ever see Transformers? And they can turn into different things. They can, different objects and stuff. Well, this life form that's in the sky, it can do that too. And this is what a star, like a UFO, looks like. So this is a short video. I think it's like 5 minutes long. It was in an upload. This is when I was in Cancun for my niece's wedding, setting in an airplane. If you look up here, it's like a great big gigantic cylinder canister ship poking out of the clouds right there. Because it's too well defined to just be a cloud inside of a cloud. No, it was a great big canister-like ship in Cancun, sitting on the runway, right there. It is massive. It's like massive like that. Was it solid? I don't know. I think they have the ability not to be solid if they didn't want to. We got a lovely moon. A nice moon picture. I'm almost done, you all. We're going to get to the grand finale. We are. Oh, here's another picture of that right there. It's in the western sky. I took it on 65, either going southbound or northbound, but it was by the Ivy Tech College. It was around that area. You know, that's a very prominent area too. I noticed when I would take pictures of things in the sky, it was around that general location where Ivy Tech Community College is, between that and maybe go down a mile or go up a mile. That area right there, that whole entire area of the sky that was very, very active right there. Yeah. Now we're going to get to the NASA product. It's right here, this NASA product. Right here. If you look up in this one corner at the very top, let me see if I can zoom it up. Right up there, there's a dot. It says, I can't really zoom it. It's a ship right up there where this dot is. It's teeny, teeny, tiny. It's the top. I blew it up. It's right over here. I blew it up and it looked like this. This was the shape of it. Then I put it in inverted mode. I put it in the inverted mode and you can see what it looks like in the inverted mode, but it's the teeny, look how tiny it is compared to the sun. This was the actual NASA product. It's that tiny, teeny tiny compared to the sun in the inverted mode and then in the edge detect. That showed up on NASA's product. Let me shrink it back down. And of course that is the docking station that I brought out. If you've seen anybody else show it, I bought it out. I'm the one who brought it out. Hours and hours and hours outside the sun. It has ships on it, where the ships dock. Right there. And you can see a part of it. I had to go through frame and frame and frame of photos just to find one that I could even work outside the sun. Now, that product, I mean, that's me zooming up on my face. That product right there, that teeny tiny ship is right here. Look at it. This is what's in the sky. That looks massive. It's so massive. That's that teeny tiny ship inverted right there. And you can see what it looks like. Where there's one, you know there's more. Okay, where there's one ship, there's a lot more. Teeny, teeny, tiny. Right there. I did a video on it too, long time ago, on that on this particular one right here. Did a video on it. And again, it's that teeny, teeny, tiny ship. Where am I at? Where am I at? It's that teeny, tiny ship right there. Right there. Teeny, teeny, tiny. I blew it up and I worked it and it took that shape. Then I did some other filtering and it got that shape. And then this is the edge detect of it right there. And yeah, and that's the sun. I think that concludes our presentation for the night. It's 9:22. I've been on here for 51 minutes and 11 seconds. This is what I've been on here for, that long. So, yeah. I'm going to be putting my ships up, put my stuff up. You're just tuning in right here. They're here. They're in the sky. That's upside down. And with the desert tan on it, I'm coming to the conclusion now that they are cloaked in those desert tan clouds. Even the ones when they fade away, they coming in and out of the dimension is what they're doing, in and out of the dimension. And you can liken these to some kind of futuristic space travel. Look inside there. Look at that. Look at that right there. Look how straight this thing is. Can you see that? That is wild. It's such detail. And the ships were all white. They were no other color except if you've seen it, whatever. It was all white. All white. It's like, wow. I'd like to look inside there. I really would. Inside these two. Look at that. It's like massive. It's really, really fascinating. It's so fascinating. And I went through 2 weeks of training in my dream state. 2 weeks of training every single night in my dream state, all night long, just to take these pictures back in 2018. I would wake up in the mornings, dark circles under my eyes, felt like I'd been awake all night long, but I would literally be inside of this ship in my dream state with great big massive windows, and there was always someone standing there, like a man or somebody standing there and telling me I need to take these pictures. But I was thinking, I'm looking at the same pictures all night long, the same pictures, taking them. And then the next day, I go outside and I take pictures. 2 weeks, 2 entire weeks, every single night. And this is what they look like. Like that. Thousands of them. Thousands. Oh, look at that right there in the center. There are people who go on ships in their astral traveling. They do. In their dream state. Okay. Yeah. So I did. I'm going to go. I'm done. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you for watching, you all. We got a spiritual realm. We got a paranormal realm. We've got these ships that interdimensional, and they're cloaked in the clouds. They're all around the world. And NASA's got a lot more truths than what they say, a whole lot more. And these ships, even though they look teeny tiny like up there, they're not teeny tiny. They are massive. Massive. And that's the docking station. I'm going to go, you all. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing, and please give this video a thumbs up. And thank you to everyone who has subscribed. Thank you to everyone who has joined. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Love you. Good night. Thank you, moderators.